is in the building. Real Jack, man. Flobo boys, my peoples is in the building. First and foremost, this is the Everything Tournament Part 9. Listen, I think we're gonna be able to wrap this bad boy up. I think we got to wrap this bad boy up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not this getting after the first round. I think you get past the first round, it goes pretty quick. Yo, hey, Miss WWE Shield, what's going down? What's going down, man? Anybody that's in the chat, holla at your boy, holla at your girl, man. What's going on? First and foremost, we'll start with Jack Foreman. How you feeling, man? Anything on your mind? Anything you want to promote? Anything you want to put over?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. And usually this is where I like to shout out sponsors and things, but it's my mom's birthday today, so I'm giving all my time to say, you know what I mean? Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, exactly. Do you agree? Like,
listen, you know what I mean? Like she's OG boo thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So happy birthday, Mom. You get all of the love today. I hope it's a good one.
Happy birthday, Mom. Shout out to Jay Wall was good. Dylan Matthews was really good. Everybody in the chat. Oh yeah, Miss Shield. That's what I'm talking about. Miss WWE Shield. Happy birthday to Jack's mom. What? Happy belated birthday to Kurt Russell. Oh, wait a minute. Jack Farmer and Kurt Russell's mom's birthday is very close.
Yes.
Is it the same day?
It's close.
It's close. Close enough. I mean,
Flomo's face.
Flow.com. What's going on, man? Listen, man. First and foremost, man, shout out to DRAGONMANIA. It's still running wild, brother. But before
it is running wild. I see it already. It's running wild.
What's going on, Mr. Flobo?
Man, I want to say this, man. Johan Pena, I love him like a brother, but every day he just said Dragon Party. And it eats at me, dude. You know exactly they don't exist. We don't know what a Dragon Party is, but homeboys is going Dragon Party.
Dragons don't exist. So tell that to Ender Dragon. Tell that to Mushu. Tell that to Spyro, Toothless, Shenron. Tell that to Smog.
They're all fictional characters.
Allegedly.
They're all documentaries? Aragon's documentary? Is that what we're saying right now? What?
Just because you have not found it on the black market does not mean it does not exist.
Wow.
Yes.
No, Dylan, listen, when everything blows over, I'm not even BSing. When everything blows over, everything settles down, I'm going to pick a designated locale. We going to have a little dragon party, man, with the people that come in the chat. It's not been defined just yet, Flowbeetle.com.
It's going to be a bunch of dragon fruit, isn't it? It's gonna be a bunch of dragon fruit.
That's actually a pretty good idea right there. That's actually, Crazy Game was really good. But that's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, be dragon themed stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
dragon fruit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
Just you know what I mean? Like fire breathing, we have fire breathers there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dressed up as dragons. You see what I'm saying?
Fire breathers.
Oh my goodness. We could definitely make that happen. 100%. 100%.
Veto.
You already used your veto.
Look at this. Mushu got him hot and bothered.
I did not hate a Mushu. I just say he doesn't exist. That's all.
See, that's it.
We're all gonna be dressed up as dragons, and Flobo's it's gonna be like Flo Vito. He's gonna be dressed as a Vito.
Yeah, I'm gonna come here apart and sit in the corner. Just do this.
Oh yeah.
Shit night style.
Shout out to Mon. Veto's been used by Flobo earlier in earlier rounds. Mon still has his veto. He has until today to use it. Of course, if he's here. I know he's watching the Man U game, so he should be around. But he can use it up into the third round. Can't use it up into the final round. So shout out to Monge. Anybody, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Oh, Wheel Five stood, put the hashtag up there. You're going to trending worldwide, baby. But
you ain't gotta tag me every day with the hashtag, man. It don't exist, Johan. What are you doing?
Every single time, he was like, don't miss Everything Tournament. He's like, hashtag Dragon Party.
He's slick too. Think he's slick. Like, Dragon Party.
The number 873 trending thing in the world.
We trying, Miss Shield. We trying right now. We're trying to keep him because last week, man, just wasn't rocking. Then you got my girl Vesper of Evil. She had a crop. She had a picture. She had a John Madden picture in picture, like circled your face, arrowed it. You know what I mean? She did a play-by-play commentary on your emotions. It was something, man.
I read you like a book.
Like happy stuff.
But yes, guys, everything tournament part 9. We're gonna get this thing started right now. We are in round D, I believe. Still, we just the last thing we put through was the electric slide over the city of Frankfurt, Germany. Whew, very easily, I might add. It was pretty swift too. It was swifted. They dispatched Frankfurt with extreme prejudice last week, man. It just wouldn't even. Yeah, it was just gone. Charlene, what's up, man?
Hey,
so yeah. Shout out to Jack's mom, though. Jack's mom is so influential in his life that he said, "Damn a car shield."
Yeah,
I'm talking about my mama.
Mom comes first.
Prime real estate. Last Jack's mom is like, "Yo, the car show opportunity, babe. Why'd you listen?"
What you guys don't know is that was a sponsored segment. She paid me to say it for you guys.
That is so
Make me look good.
But Mom, if you want to shout out for your birthday, it's gonna cost you.
Oh no, Vesper, no. Just starting a little bit later, man. Get people a couple ducks in a row. Just spacing things out. We're here, Vesper of Evil, for all your vitriol, your hate, your negative energy. We need it all. Look at that wave for Wheel 5 stud, mother. Look at that wave. Look at that wave emoji. Look at that. Wheel 5. Oh my goodness, Dragonmania, baby.
Dragonmania.
Yeah, baby. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey,
Heidi.
Oh man, what it would be to be 23, Mr. Shield. Lord have mercy. I long for the days of being 23 years old.
Do I don't know. I like 25. 23 is out.
23. No, you know what I mean? I'm just talking about because it's youth. She has all that youth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I felt that robe you're wearing. 23.
Oh, Charlie, look at Charlie putting over wifey. Look at that, putting her over. You know what I mean? Putting her over. You know what I'm saying? Car shield gift basket should be on Jack's mom's doorstep right about that.
What does that even look like?
I dig it. What is a
Oil
car shield?
filters?
It's just a business card.
It's like a bow around it. It's a bow around it. That is crazy. Let's start. Let's see if we get. I think we have enough people in here to get some votes in here. Let's get it cracking real quick. Let's get it cracking.
Okay, all right. On this lovely, well, for us it's not so lovely. It's been raining all day,
it's been poo-poo,
every day. Last night,
man.
it's like hasn't stopped. I was out doing chores in the rain. Okay, so this lovely evening, we're gonna start with soft serve ice cream versus the yacht. The yacht. These are really important, I believe, to Evan Mack, so I want him to start. I don't know.
They're very important. They're very near and dear to my heart.
When I was in Dubai, I had soft serve. Cut the book
Listen, come on, that's the
At the moment of the Eiffel Tower.
I was in Atlantis. I had soft serve.
Listen, when I trip the life fantastic, and this don't have. I be tripping. I be painting the town red. No, listen.
When I was in Tron.
I was driving on the Rainbow Road and pulled over one day.
God, listen, shout out to Mario, baby. Listen, no, but for real, no, listen. It's interesting, man, because this is all about. Yeah, listen, well, Charlene, you can get rocks, Charlene. She already put her vote in right now.
You can't do that. Yo, we're gonna come in. Get the hell out of here. You late, Jay Kalenko. Charlene, kick rocks.
I know it was a typo, but it's not self-serve. Everybody should hate self-serve ice cream.
Yeah, it's soft-serve. No, but listen, So the tournament is what you cannot live without out of the two things that we said. What can't you live without? Now, listen, I said my one guilty pleasure, if I ever hit it big or I hit the lottery, I'm like one of the first things I would do, I wouldn't be worried about our damn credit. I'd be like, we're getting the yacht. You know what I mean? So but however, me not living with soft serve ice cream I can't let that happen. I cannot live in a world with that. But even there's other ice cream, but I prefer soft serve ice cream. You know what I mean? Soft serve ice cream just does it for me, man. It does it for everybody. With all due respect, you do have to know someone or be important to even come near the vicinity of a yacht. You know what I mean? But let's say you could have an ice cream social. There ain't no yacht social. There is like yacht social, but that's it's elite.
I'm never gonna buy those.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but I get invited to ice cream socials, man. And as much as I love a yacht, man, what will be more better just sitting there with your friends, hanging out with a nice cone, eating some soft serve, having a conversation, man, hanging out. I gotta go with soft serve ice cream over the yacht, baby. I feel you, crazy game. I'm with you.
Now we always talk about what you can live without.
What can you live without?
My question is it just me living without it, or does it disappear from the world? Because I'll tell you, Soft serve ice cream, I feel like I could live without, but if I can see someone else eating soft serve ice cream and I don't get to have any, that's a whole different scenario.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's interesting. It's up to you from your interpretation. For me, it's like, it's something that I could not live without. So that would be pretty brutal if I eliminated it and I see somebody eating delicious soft serve right next to me, socially distanced, of course. But I'd be like, damn, I'm hating on you right now.
I don't care how big that yacht is. I mean, if I'm sat on the yacht and there's someone eating soft serve and I'm like, oh, is there a soft serve? They're like, yeah, but not for you. I'd throw them over the boat. I'd throw them off.
Was that Evan saying that?
You were in this tournament, and for some reason it has powers over the world. And I watched it, and you voted it off. So you don't get any of this damn ice cream.
You don't get any of it. I mean, I don't know. I would love a yacht, and part of me is like, man, I feel like I would need the yacht just to go express filthy wealth. But at the same time, what's the good of wealth if you can't even have an ice cream cone? I gotta go with the soft serve ice cream just because I couldn't live in a world where other people get to enjoy its deliciousness, but I don't get to. I can still get on a small boat.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Other boats are in play. Boats are in play.
I could still get on a small boat if I want to go float on the water, but man, I don't know if I could live in a world where I could see someone else eating soft serve and I don't get to have any. And they're just like, this is so good, Jack. You know, I can't finish it. I guess I'll throw the rest away. No, I got to go soft serve ice cream.
What say you? I know this too. You don't give a damn as much.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Perspective does still matter.
It does. It does. Usually does it with this chat. I was torn and confused, man. Because you're right. I could do without both of them pretty handedly. Because I love being on the ground. I love ice cream that's hard or frozen yogurt. And so I was about to say, anti-veto. I don't care. But I won't give out. Shout out to Miss WWE Shield. Because a homeboy does love gelato. And gelato is kind of like Italian soft serve.
Yeah, it's Italian soft serve. It is.
So if because gelato, because of it, the Italians, I got to pick soft serve is way more important to me than even regular soft serve and even yachts. So gelato wins that round if that even is considered. Yeah.
The Italian soft serve.
I've only been to Italy. I never had gelato in Italy. I ain't fancy like that. When I was,
I'm sure it's fancy. I'm sure it's fancy.
It looked fancy. Yeah, I was doing the Jack thing. Like that Joe looks nice. I'm about a year old.
I am sure gelato in actual Rome. I'm sure it is just delightful.
Yeah, it looked good.
Face, like on the glass, like you can see his breath on it, like looking at it. I want it.
Like Americano, what are you doing? Like
his face is doing like crushed against it thing.
Silly Americans.
Oh man, wow!
I've been to Naples. Oh, that's a fantastic town. Naples is a beautiful town. Yep,
I hear good things.
Yeah, man, you flew out there you got to DJ out there, right, Flobo?
Yeah, I DJ'd a wedding out there. That was one of the best experiences of my life. Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
And the focaccia? What? Pizza's dope, but the focaccia.
Let me make no. What? Don't do homemade ice cream.
No.
No.
Kick rock, Charlie.
As I said, hashtag kick rocks.
All food is better if someone else makes it.
I agree with that.
100%.
I agree with that. Oh no! Just Miss Shields, all it is where we're picking between two things that you cannot live without. It's the tournament to crown the greatest one thing on earth. So we put two things up against each other in a tournament bracket style, and then you vote on what you cannot live without. And lo and behold, a yacht is falling against soft serve ice cream, and I'll be damned if I push the yacht through, baby. Soft serve, baby.
That's probably why it's confusing now, because I think she was with us for the first bracket. So when you have the first round, it is similar things against each other. And what happens is when something gets knocked out, then it's going to go next to something random.
It's totally off the rails.
Or Kurt Russell.
Yeah. So
listen,
you can't.
Don't
or Kurt Russell.
I'm just saying, Kurt Russell's in so many tournaments.
I just make up a rule, man. You know what I mean? I call it the Kurt Russell spot. He just be there every week.
Figure out a way to get Kurt Russell back in there.
What if Kurt Russell's on the yacht? That changes.
Ooh, that does.
They'll definitely eliminate that damn yacht. Kurt Russell's on it. Overboard.
What if it's Kurt Russell flavored ice cream? That's the
even taste.
I was excited for a second, and then I was like,
It tastes like man.
Kurt Russell flavored ice cream.
Like I feel if it was 80s Kurt Russell, it would be like I don't know, beer and hair. I don't know.
I would
if only
describe
so I could have the opportunity, Commander. All right.
I would
Damn,
describe
Vesper.
the flavor of Kurt Russell ice cream as just good hair.
Yeah,
Good hair.
Tastes like good hair.
Are we going to blow past the fact Vesper wanted to be a pirate?
Yo, Vesper was the pirate. Listen, I seen it. I clicked it up for the people to interpret. She wants the pirate. She said commandeer. That's the nice word.
Yo, who wants to go to Yon Canada? Word. It's always cold out there. Like, it sure is nice.
Vesper the pirate. Yo, 31 flavors. Okay, you're talking about Baskin Robbins right now. It's not technically soft serve, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's soft serve. You got to push it out that dispenser. Well, I do want to revisit the whole McFlurry ain't soft serve though. I do want to revisit that though. I do want to. I'm gonna tell you why it is, guys. If it comes out the damn soft serve machine, it's soft serve.
But
if that's the case, if a McFlurry is a soft serve, then put it through to the edge.
You have to tell me what it is, though. If it's not soft serve, what is it?
No, okay. It is soft serve, but it's a soft serve base. If I gave you a plain McFlurry with no candies in it, it's not a McFlurry. It's soft serve ice cream.
But what I'm trying to say is you don't get the McFlurry without soft serve, though.
Well, I understand it, but you put anything with candy in it, it makes it better. Like I feel like that changes.
But a McFlurry is different than a Blizzard. Totally different.
Yeah,
they put stuff in it too.
Yeah.
The reason why I say it is because that soft serve base, if they just put the hard ice cream in it with the candy, then it's a Blizzard. It's like a Blizzard or a milkshake. That when they put that soft serve,
it's literally just soft serve and candy.
Oh my!
Caressing that handle. That's so.
Oh, sorry. That's
Sir, what are you doing, Mr. Mack? What?
It's not broken.
Oh my God, I can't stand
it, man. Put this through to the end then, because there's no way I'm living my life without Oreo McFlurries. Will not live my life without it.
Oreo McFlurries are ridiculous.
Yo, real talk, I've never had one. I have never had one.
I've never had McFlurry at all.
I love Oreo. I never tried it. It was always broken. It was always broken.
Oh no, I do believe I've seen that way more times than not. Like, our McFlurry machine's not working. I go, huh?
Blizzard is soft serve.
It's hard serve.
That is pure flim flam. There is no.
I've eaten everything else at McDonald's, Jack. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I've stopped at a McFlurry before.
No, I was saying whenever they say the machine's broken, it's never broken. They just don't want to.
They don't want to fill it.
Yeah, that's good logic. That's probably what it really is. Let's keep it real. They don't want to get full bowl of McFlurry. They don't want to pay point blank period. They're like, we done. Oh no, it's something at Dairy Queen. I don't know if there's Dairy Queen out where you at, Dylan. Yeah. But it's super hard though. It's hard.
Yeah,
ice cream is hard.
Yeah, and I watched them. They put milk in it too, or whatever.
I will give them a credit. It is like hard. It's like Blizzard hard. It's like it's hard.
It's closer to a milkshake, but it's still thicker consistency.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still good, but it's just not a McFlurry.
They knew they knocked it out the park with that. Can you imagine the first time they served it to somebody like probably one of the executives? They were like, "Yeah, we got to run with this one. We got to run with this right. It's pretty damn good right here. This was doing your job." What
happened is there was some guy that was like, "Look what I invented," and the executive tasted like, "This is amazing," and he took it and he went to his boss and said, "Look what I invented."
Up the chain.
Jack he was like, man, this is really cool. We'll revisit it at a later time. And then he goes, by the way, we're doing cutbacks. You're fired. He's like, oh, okay, that's fine. And then give you a nice severance package. He goes, man, that's they were so nice to me. And like next week, he's like, premiering the McFlurry. He's like, what the hell is this?
That's what happened. Like that's probably what happened at Dairy Queen. They were like, we could make something like this. And he's like, oh no, I saw what happened to that guy that made McFlurry. I'm gonna scale this back just a little
hard
bit.
As hell, yeah.
Scale it back so they don't want to take the idea.
He's seen better days. And that's that man. I'm telling you. No, yeah, I know, Charlene. That's from Real Talk. They actually advertise it like that. That's not the best advertising, in my opinion. But that's how they used to advertise. Like you could turn it upside down and it won't fall out. I'm like,
that's hard, sir.
Well, I mean, there was a time in the 90s where McDonald's milkshakes were like paper thin. Like they were just disgustingly thin. Yes. I get that part.
You're like Dairy Queen's like it's concrete ice cream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember those commercials. But who's winning? I think South Star's winning this, right?
No.
Well, really?
It's tied. So I gotta send out a text to my little group chat of Veronica and Paul.
You haters in the chat.
Really?
You haters in the chat.
I mean, the yacht's nice to look at, man.
I love
parties at yachts.
I would love one, man, but I just
because you got Jay Kalenko saying, "Oh, I can get other ice cream and Blizzards are safe," and whatever soft serve, and then Charlene just hating on soft serve,
hating hard too.
And then Vesper. wants to commandeer a yacht. So
damn it, Vesper.
You could where, Vesper?
You could trim this down. You
where?
could trim soft serve ice cream all the way down to just an Oreo McFlurry, and I would say it needs to go through all the way to the end. I just can't live my life without it. You could say everything else to say. I will not live my life without an Oreo McFlurry. I can't do it. I can't get through the day.
When's the last time you had one, Jack? When's the last time you had one?
Last time I had one was probably about a month and a half ago.
Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty recent.
Yeah,
that's pretty recent.
Yeah.
I think I had one a couple months ago. She had an M&M one like 2 months ago. I think she had an M&M one.
The only thing is I hate is that the colors come off fast. So like eventually it just looks like this weird like gray color. And I'm like, oh, it's still delicious, but
yeah, I'm going to say obviously.
You do have a Dairy Queen in Sydney. Yeah, check it out. Check out the Blizzard. That'd be a nice little field trip for you. Check out the Blizzard.
Sydney no longer exists because the dragons were there apparently. But now dragons are cool.
That's right.
Whatever.
That's
let's be clear, man. Dragons are still there. Well, stop lying to the people, man. On this damn
doesn't
chat.
exist anymore.
No, Sydney was their breeding ground. They're still there. The nest is
Giant
gone.
crater. This Dairy Queen in a hole.
The breeding ground, brother.
Okay, if anyone sees somebody new come in, then we can ask them because I haven't gotten responses yet.
We'll put a pin in that.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn, that's crazy.
Wow, I'm actually shocked.
Yeah, it's tied. It's tied.
That is
okay.
Mr.
Let's see here. Oh wait, score Blizzard. Oh, you will not regret it. Oh, okay.
Look at that. For fun facts from Vesper EV.
You know, because it's cold up there, so she should know all about ice cream.
She does.
Yeah, we're talking about treats, not actual blizzards, by the way.
She's like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. 10 feet of snow. She's like, a mere bag of shells. That's like a Tuesday over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
I don't know if she knows this. I don't know what she knows how we are. Like, especially we're on the East Coast. You know, if it snows like 3 inches, they will cancel school for like 4 days. Vesper.
Yeah.
They're canceling school.
It got windy here, and LA shut down.
It's real talk. I'm serious. If it calls for 6 inches of snow, especially where we're from, they will shut these schools down before the snowfall hits. They're like, schools canceled.
And also that same thing, the same scenario. We'll go to the grocery store and everyone's like buying all the water.
Yeah, it's like Armageddon. Like Armageddon. I swear to you. Like they've never lived here before for like their whole life. They go in there like they've never lived here. They like we gotta batten down the hatches.
The storm of 2021 is coming.
We walked in there, we was trying to get some food. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Yeah,
where is the water? They're like, I was like, good Lord. Yeah, that's what I'm
feeling. All the way over there? Turbo mod.
It's insane. It's insane.
I will say in LA's defense on that stuff though, with earthquakes, it doesn't like
different story, different natural disaster. Like earthquake can consume the world.
The first I remember when I first felt one here, like I was the only one. I crawled under my desk, and everyone else was just continuing their business. Like, what are you doing, Jack? I was like, oh, like everyone else was like, what are you doing, Jack? I don't understand why you're freaking out.
Real fast, don't threaten me with your sister, man. Where's she at? Don't threaten me.
I know. I thought she couldn't come this week or something.
Mm-hmm. You be threatening me with people that coming in here. And noted, Charlene. Okay. Noted.
Okay, so next we have the hot tub. Hot tub is like best relaxation versus best Batman. So Michael Keaton, the hot tub versus Michael Keaton. Okay, Flobo clapping. Go ahead, take the floor.
I was like Michael Keaton. He's a good Batman. That's why I was clapping.
Yeah.
But go take
it. You know what? It's funny, man, because like of all the spa things out there, there are none. I love the hot tub. The hot tub is my favorite. It's chill. I like mine a little bit hotter than most people, but
which is still fire. It's still great though.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm talking about. People get kind of upset though.
No, sometimes they get a little too lukewarm. You need that piping hot.
That's what I'm talking about. You feel it.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Tell me, Jack.
No, I was gonna say,
soft serve, baby. Let's go, Jenny.
I was going to agree with you, Flobo. This it needs to be so hot it eventually gets uncomfortable. Like
I'm boiling.
It's supposed to be as hot as you can take it. Like that's the point. Like you're supposed to get let it get hot. Like what are we here for if you're not letting it get hot?
Yeah. I don't want to no disrespect to you, Evan, but because I know you used to be a purveyor of the massage art. Sometimes you get a bad massage and you feel kind of cranky because it's like they don't hit it right. But you get the right temperature.
It's not cheap.
It's not cheap.
No. Like I told you'd be okay if you got a bad massage if it didn't cost you $100 and then you got a tip. But continue, sir.
Yeah, so like I've been in situations where I had a bad massage and I walked over to the hot tub and was like, you know what, the day wasn't lost.
Perfect.
So shout out to hot tubs, man. I'm giving that
for real, bro. Jack Farmer, what say you, brother?
Yeah, this is a tough one because Michael Keaton, I love. He's such a great Batman. I think, and look, you guys know the comic book world just a little bit better than I do, but I still follow a bunch of that stuff. But if I think most of what we know about Batman today, and one of the reasons he's still such a huge cultural phenomenon, is because Michael Keaton played him in that original Batman movie so long ago in the 80s.
Disrespect, man. I swear to God. Go ahead, man.
But
damn.
I think his ability and what he did there is what eventually made them feel confident enough to make a Batman the animated series, which then made all the movies and all these things. Problem is, man, I think we're getting a little Batman overload here, and I have to blame Michael Keaton for the Batman overload. I don't think I've ever said to myself, man, there's just too much hot tubbing going on here. I've never in my life, and I just spent too much time in a hot tub. We need to pump the brakes on hot tubbing for a little bit. It's always great. It's never a bad thing. So I can get Batman fatigue. I can't get hot tub fatigue. Well, I mean, you are. Sometimes you're in there too long, and you're not exactly spry when you jump out of it. But it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's always good. I'm never. If I had a hot tub every single day, I'd be like, this is great. I'm happy. Good thing.
Yeah.
Where Batman has kind of become a little bit of a too much for me.
Yo, I hear you, Vesper Evil. I'm saying, like, yeah, I'm a hot tub guy. I'm a Michael Keaton guy, but I'm a hot tub guy because it's just one of those guilty pleasures. Like I said, yacht, then hot tub, and whatever order. Oh, damn, Janice, how you feel? This one's tightly contested. I gotta go hot tub though, just because of it. Literally is one of the best leisure things ever. It actually is therapeutic. It's true therapy. Truly has a lot of benefits for you, and it's not just something that's really awesome. And the ones that are really, it costs you a little bit of pretty penny. You can set certain temperatures. You can set it to the Flobo temperature. Flobo gets done. You can set it to the Jack temperature. You can set it to the Evan temperature. It's like a damn Tempur-Pedic. You know what I mean? It's like one of those sleep numbers. You could set it to anybody's temperature to keep her to a certain comfort level. And with all due respect, if this was Kevin Conroy voice hot tub, we'd be on it.
Oh, exactly. It's not a
different story. It's
a done data.
I love Michael Keaton, but let me tell you something. I can't live without Kevin Conroy, baby. I'm not even just a cartoon, but the Arkham games. Oh my goodness gracious, man. So I gotta go with hot tub. Shout out to Hot Tub Time Machine and Hot Tub Time Machine too.
Underrated stupid comedy.
It was good. It was good.
I love the second one too. I love the second
because they did a good job. You know, they still kept the heart and soul of John Cusack. They still kept it going and still created their own space. Oh man, Hot Tub Time Machine 2, a very ballsy follow up, but does well.
Yes. That's a good one. That's one I don't think enough people appreciated. The Hot Tub Time Machine.
What's the Flobo temperature? I don't know. What is the Flobo temperature of a hot tub?
Oh yeah, what is?
Usually I'm the last one there, so I guess. Whatever the hottest setting is, I'm the last one there.
I will say I'm the one that I like to just turn it up however high the knob goes and then see how long I can hold out.
I can do this. I'm relaxed. I swear to God, I'm relaxed.
Oh! No, but to Vesper's point, talking about in Canada where it's cold, that I love when you're like the hot tub outside when it's cold.
When it's cold,
you're in the hot tub. Oh, that's so great.
It really is. Perfect. You got to get your ass out. But listen, we cross that bridge when we come.
Exactly. Seriously.
We just run to let's keep it close to the door. Let's keep it close to the door.
Yeah, get the hood road, man. Cover all of it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a different man. Listen, I'm telling people, if you've ever had the pleasure of being outside where it's cool with a hot tub, man, it is sensational. I don't know if they knew that when they were making this damn thing that was going to be probably the best version of it, but it is so dope. Especially if you have a nice little look outside and it's in the snowfall, you know, in Vesper's lair, you know what I mean? It's all snowing there, you know, and Vesper's out there like pirating people in the middle of the snow. People getting trapped out there in the middle. She runs like sled dogs out there probably, and she probably will rob you. The pirate that is Vesper.
Oh wow, that's a highway person's job, but okay. That's just going to take your money.
Yeah. It's that low key hot tub move.
Crazy
no.
That is gold.
Oh my goodness.
They were
I
called
love it.
dinosaurs. Real life dragons.
Good Lord, listen, I'm telling you right now, can you imagine seeing like just a pterodactyl nowadays? You'd be like,
No.
wait a minute, hold on, what?
I see a squirrel, I get nervous.
I know.
Pterodactyl.
I think about that all the time. Like, man, it's very fortunate all how things shook out. Could you imagine? Because it'd be on the news. You'd be like, okay, everybody stay indoors. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, he's like walking. He's walking.
Yeah.
It'd be like a Tyrannosaurus Rex like siren. You'd be like, oh damn, the T-Rex is out. All right, hold on, let me just.
On Jack's mom's birthday and everything.
Yeah.
She's like inside.
Imagine, I feel like we just have like hurricane shelters. Like okay, better go into the basement.
That's what I hear though, Dylan. I hear really. I've never heard, just like Hawaii. I've never heard one negative thing about Lake Tahoe. There's certain places on Earth that I've never heard one sour thing about. Not even a person that can't have fun. Everyone's like, "How was Hawaii?" I would just ask that random question. People they're like, "It was incredible." Like there's no indifference. Like, and I go, "It's expensive, right?" They're like, "It just didn't matter. I didn't care."
Wow.
I'm like, wow, because of all the import stuff. I hear it's really expensive, but no, that place is so gorgeous. No one cares, man.
Yeah. Hawaii is one of my favorite places, and
see, it's another check mark right there. Boom, Jack's on
Lake
the list.
Tahoe, also a great spot.
I hear amazing. I mean, those two places, especially America. People rave about Lake Tahoe, man. Eric Clark, what's good, baby?
I had to DJ a wedding up there, but I had to drive through one of the worst blizzards ever to get up there. I was driving on the freeway. It was closed, but I had to get there. And so I couldn't see. It was like white out. I couldn't see anything. So I had to look at the GPS while I was driving and just like slowly, like just hope I stayed on the straight line that was the highway.
Wow.
And then when I saw on the GPS it was curving, I had to just like, I hope.
Wow.
It was terrifying.
That's like a Michael Bay movie. Nice
It
soundtrack. Put a little explosion on it.
Like 6 American flags waving right
Jack,
now.
you have to use a console in front of you. I can't see a thing.
It sounds like that, but I was driving like 10 miles an hour. So it wouldn't have been.
There was like hikers walking by you.
Oh man!
Seriously, they're rats, bro. When I was a kid,
squirrels, they get over by being their faces are adorable. So they rats get a bad rap because they look like rats, But squirrels, they got the little tail and they prance
tail
around.
Is what does it.
But squirrels got a little bit of gangster in them, man.
When I was 9 years old, a squirrel got in the house. Same thing as a rat, bro. It was so scary.
Squirrels got rabies. It's that creature gets a lot of credit for being adorable.
If you put a rat tail on a squirrel, totally different animal.
It changes the game. It changes the game.
You're nuts. It's like
a mole. It would look like a mole, maybe. Kind of.
What I'm trying to say, it's interesting. Squirrels, especially Washington D.C. squirrels, are aggressive.
Yeah. Every time we've been there, anytime you sit on a bench, they're
like, yo, what's up?
Hey.
Chocolate City, huh?
I like stand up and they're like, yeah, okay.
No.
Are we supposed to run right now?
Yeah.
I was all used to those other squirrels that run away. I go, yes, every other squirrel's supposed to run.
That's hilarious. Yo, he's standing up right now.
Yo, they be clowning you, man. They are. Listen, anybody go to DC and you want to go, them squirrels don't care, man.
I imagine you try to run away too, and then they jump, and they're actually the flying squirrels. And they're like,
oh, DC!
Oh my God!
Howard City, baby. Who's winning this one? This one was tightly contested.
No,
it said nothing about Mike.
It was not tightly contested.
It was not tightly contested. It was hot tub mostly for the most part.
Michael Keaton got dispatched.
Yeah, there was like
Dang.
one. I think Wheel Five Stud's sister. I think that was the only one. My darling.
I vetoed for him too.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did. The hot tub.
Fine.
Damn.
The hot tub killed him. All right.
Did we figure out yacht or soft serve?
Soft serve.
Soft serve came through.
Janie came through the clutch.
Yeah.
Janet.
Sweet.
Well.
Right side of history.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
You're all late.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Now, listen, you can't veto anything we've already talked about, but I don't know your plans or your intentions or your shenanigans. You can't be your excuse can't be the Man U game because I was watching the Man U game with bated breath, brother. Oh, shout out to Jenny. It was 1-1 on aggregate because Milan had the away goal at Old Trafford, so we had the score there, and we did. But one of my favorite players, a man from France, Paul Pogba, put it in the back of the net. We held on the last 30 minutes. We move on. Manchester United. But anyways,
how's the Lego thing going, man? The Lego, the old Trafford Lego thing, has that?
Let me tell you something right now, man. I literally have had this much time to put this thing together.
Okay.
However, time is coming up very, very soon after the WrestleMania. After WrestleMania, there's a break. Therefore, I've been thinking about that thing every day, man. That's how obsessed I am. But it's going down after. I'm like, Lord, please get this Showcase of the Immortals done so I can go ahead and build old Trafford. I'm just gonna hang that thing from like the ceiling for no reason, man. It's just gonna rotate around in a circle. But anyway,
let's just get the Showcase of the Immortals done.
Oh yeah, it's like the fire's going off.
Can we just have a Showcase of the Immortals and get it over with already?
So why? I was like, I want to build a Lego, man. Come on, I want to.
Oh, okay. Man, that's funny.
So
I'm sure you got like a million Jennies all the time. I'm sure you do. So shout out to Flobo.
Yeah, Jenny. Yeah,
Jenny's pretty couldn't dry to me, but I know you probably got hit with a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah.
Thanks, Maj. Appreciate it.
Don't worry. They always want to put an E at the end of my name because
it's definitely their time. They're too far.
Heidi.
I've never had my name mispronounced, but it's fine.
It's because it's meat and potatoes. You know what I mean? Salt of the earth. His name is Jack.
Farmer, like it's not even. You can't even.
It's my favorite sharecropper, man. Old Jack Farmer, baby.
Sharecropper. I bet you would want to veto it, Maj, but too late.
Okay, all right. So, Family Guy versus Geico commercials. So I was like, why Geico? I was like, oh yeah, the commercial chain, like the commercial. So, because Jack, go for it. I know
Jack got some serious hate for Geico.
He's getting paid by Chicken State Farm, y'all.
Geico's stupid. These commercials are stupid. They're dumb commercials. They're not funny.
What's a smart commercial?
I feel like they play them over and over over again. They mix up all the mascots so you don't realize that you see 3 Geico commercials every commercial break you see.
So?
Family Guy, on the other hand, is a show that has stood the test of time and just keeps on going, reinventing itself, having more, having singing, pop culture. It takes shots at everything and everyone, but it does it in a funny way. And I hate Geico, so I mean, this is cut and dry. I love Family Guy. I hate Geico. I wish Geico didn't exist. I would love more Family Guy, though.
What is wrong with you, man?
All you families that are insured by Geico, Jack said, I don't want you to have protection.
I don't want you protected. You don't deserve it. You pick Geico. The company that's represented by cavemen and a
First of all, that's slander because cavemen haven't represented that company in 15 years. But let me ask a question, Jack.
But they still rep.
But hold on. Let me ask a question.
Let
me ask Jack a question about this because this is tripping me out because he's so much heat, so much fire. All the other companies out there: Liberty Mutual, Legal Emu and Doug, Jake from State Farm,
Emu, baby, go.
And Flo and Jamie, right? All those other things. Is there a hierarchy, or is just Geico sucks? Is there like a ranking in your system?
Mostly Geico sucks. I feel like Flo's really put in the time and deserves some credit for her longevity. I like Jake from State Farm though has also gotten his way into my heart. I liked his commercial with Drake. I thought that was hilarious.
Here goes my only problem with Jake from State Farm. He wasn't the original Jake from State Farm.
Yeah,
and not only that he's not the original, they changed ethnicities on me too. Now this is my only problem. First of all, that brother's name is not Jake. First of all, that's just not his name. That is not his name. His name is like Jamal, but that's either here.
Wow, that is racist, Jamal. He can't even be a Darius or a Marquise.
Darius is way blacker than Jamal. Darius, on the ghetto meter, Darius is way blacker than Jamal. Darius?
Jamal's out of a book. Yeah. That is a textual Negro name.
Darius is like one of the blackest names of 2020. Listen. Listen. That's my only problem. Why did they just? First of all, I like the original guy when that original commercial knocks it out the park, and I just thought he should have got a chance to reprise his role. And if you're gonna bring the brother in, cool. I'm a brother, kumbaya. I throw the black fist over anybody. Just call him something else. I don't care if his name is Bartholomew. Call him something else.
birth ball.
I mean, there are black Jakes. It isn't like
It's a joke.
I'm
black and my name's Evan. You know what I mean? Come on.
I'm just my thing with the new Jake, the old Jake. I kept crossing the old Jake with the Keystone guy. So I'm glad they changed it because I'd have been like, wait, is he selling beer? Or he's selling cars?
I just like his delivery. He's like khakis. I like his like khakis. You know?
Yeah, I got you. Jamal from State Farm. Dylan Matthews, shut up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Listen, for all jokes aside, that's the first black name I can think of on top of my head. That's the first name.
He's awful.
No much. You got some time, baby. This is the last one. This is the last one in round 2. However, then we do move on to round 3, Cowboy.
Yep.
I mean, I know Evan's gonna go to town for Family Guy here. But,
all day long.
That show is so funny. It's such a good show. It's one of the few shows I watched live. Not live as it comes out. As soon as it's new on Hulu, I watch that episode.
Yeah, we did too.
So there's very few shows I do that for. Most of the time, I'm like, I wait till it's Jamal is safe.
Come on, man. You know, it's so crazy. You know, somebody said that on like Entertainment Tonight. Like, not me. I can get away with this. I'm pretty sure I can. But if somebody like that looked like Jack said that, he would be canceled in like the next hour, man.
I wouldn't even finish the sentence.
He'd be like, he'd be like, look, with all due respect, why isn't it like Jamal from Stable? Oh my god!
Dude, I haven't heard Jamal like 20 years.
If I said Darius, I would be canceled.
When Flobo said Darius, I said, yo, that name is black as hell.
I'm just saying, I never saw Jamal like 20 years, man. I'm just aging myself. Listen, Flobo, what say you, Geico or Family Guy? Man? You know what? I know Family Guy's getting run away because they actually have plots and character developments where a job for Geico is to sell insurance in 15 seconds.
But it still entertains you, though.
Still entertains you. I know how important it is, and the reason why there's so many Geico ads is because their commercials are 15 seconds apiece. So there's 4 more ads for a minute. As opposed to 2.
You got to give them credit for that. That's actually smart. Getting your stuff in less than 15 seconds.
Yeah, so I like it. I know I would prefer Geico ads because it made me think about insurance, but I know it's a losing proposition because Family Guy got so many things. Lawn Sector, Fallen's career. Some shows didn't work out. Cleveland show or American Dad had to find this like voice elsewhere.
I thought it was funny. I thought he did a good job. Yeah,
it took a while to get there. I thought.
Yeah, so Patrick. Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah, I mean, it's got like 300 episodes. Let's not act like it didn't.
But I remember the first night when it came out, and it was like, this ain't Family Guy.
Yeah, because you have to overcome that for whatever reason. That's what Simpsons had to do. Everyone kept saying, "This is not the Simpsons." I go, "You're right. It's Futurama. It's totally different.
Exactly.
Totally different vehicle. Like when these superstar creators, these phenomenal creators, go elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like you have to give them a chance to do something. You're absolutely right. It's not that. You know what I mean? Like so. Like I know it's with Simpsons. That's one of the reasons why you hear people like, "I don't like Futurama," because you wanted it to be the Simpsons, but you know they wanted to go somewhere different, you know. So I know exactly what you're saying. When I watched American Dad, it took me a little bit. Cleveland show never really got off, didn't really resonate with people. I think everyone was expecting Quagmire to get a spinoff of anybody, you know what I mean? Because but I think Seth MacFarlane was seeing the tide of how things were going, you know, socially. So I think he was smart enough to know a show with Quagmire eventually was not going to age well. You know what I mean? Like this wasn't gonna. He's aggressive. We're talking about like drugging women. You know, we're talking about sleeping with minors. We're talking about crazy stuff he does. You know what I mean? And then he totally like rewrote his character. He don't even talk about that kind of stuff anymore. He's like just at the bar now.
Still like they still act like he's gross, but like they don't like. He doesn't do that stuff to women anymore.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that, but is Family Guy winning this bad boy?
I was gonna say the Cleveland show being from Stool Bend was kind of weird to me.
Yeah,
it's a Stool Bend.
Talking Bear. I said it had its moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who's winning?
Family Guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I think only Will Stud voted for Geico.
Will Stud, Muffin. Oh, yo, Bonge, we in round 3, baby.
Round 3.
Shout out to Jamal from State Farm. That's his real name.
Wow.
Okay, so the top of round 3, we have now Frosted Flakes versus Kermit the Frog. Evan, take the floor.
In his defense, just looked it up. His name is Kevin. Kevin.
Okay.
Rhymes with my name. His name is Kevin, the man that plays Jake from State Farm.
Would you have made the same comments if they called him Kevin from State Farm?
No, yeah. I was like,
my Chrome just said, "Nah, I'm out."
Like,
damn, Chrome.
That's a very good question, Jack Farmer. No. I just giggled when they say, "Oh, listen, back on task." No, I don't listen. I don't know. It just popped in my head. That's when I think of young brothers. Yeah. I just think of Jamal. You know what I mean? Yo,
his real name is actually Kevin, by the way.
It's Kevin though.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So why? Wait. This is what I wanted to talk about last week. What's going on right now is already ridiculous. You guys got two Frosted Flakes in. I'm telling y'all right now. First of all, everybody that's putting in Double Beto for shout out to Double Beto. No, listen. Anybody that's voting for Frosted Flakes against Kermit the Frog. When is you got to put down when the last time you had Frosted Flakes? Because this is ridiculous. Because as much as I like Frosted Flakes, that cereal is not even top 10 in the best cereal department. There's too many dope cereals out there. You guys are putting Frosted Flakes over Kermit the Frog. Jack, I don't got nothing to say. Take it away.
It's funny because I'm a sweet tooth guy. I go hard for anything with sugar in it. But you do make a good point. I mean, if this was like Cocoa Pebbles, we'd be having a different conversation.
Lord Jesus,
but
Lord,
because you're right. Now look, I really, really enjoy Frosted Flakes, but you're right. I don't buy them that often. At the end of the day, which is a fair point. That said, I don't know the last time I watched a Kermit the Frog show either. So, I think if you were to say, Jack, what do you think will happen first? Buying Frosted Flakes or watching Kermit the Frog? If I'm honest, I'm more likely to buy Frosted Flakes than I am to watch a Kermit the Frog show. So I'm going Frosted Flakes. They're delicious. I don't even know how Kermit tastes. He might taste awful.
It's all cotton.
No frog's legs. Not prepared beautifully.
Yeah, but the way he walks, so it might not be it might be too muscly instead of fatty. I don't know how that works. And everyone just says frog's legs taste like chicken anyway. So who cares?
We eating Kermit now? Like
I know, poor Kermit. He got eaten up.
Listen, I'm trying to compare apples to apples here. If I'm gonna eat,
hello there, Jack. What are you doing with my leg?
Frosted Flakes would be a terrible. No one eats Kermit.
I would say Frosted Flakes would be a terrible host of a kids show, though.
Yes, it would be.
But there's a million other sugars mixed with sugars, boo. There's a million others like this. What I'm trying to say to the chat, who I love, I just don't think y'all riding hard for something. I don't think y'all really rock with that much. That's my only personal.
That's because Tony the Tiger.
I think this is more of a Tony the Tiger thing than a Frosted Flake. Y'all riding too hard for something. I know you don't got in your cupboard right now. I know you don't. Go ahead, Jack.
I've never eaten it.
As an adult, I don't buy Frosted Flakes because when I was a kid, we would eat it every single day because my brother liked it, and my favorite cereal was Berry Berry Kicks because they were so very delicious.
Shout out to Berry Berry Kicks, though.
But the thing is, all those years of eating Frosted Flakes, that's ingrained in my childhood. It was always in the cupboard. It's like being home next to the giant tub of rice. You know, if you got rice, you got Frosted Flakes next to it. I've seen the Muppet Babies, and it took me years to watch some of the Muppet movies. Like, I'm not trying to say they're trash, but I can go stretches, years even without seeing a Muppet expression. I got to give the Tony Tiger because they are okay. Great.
You know, I gotta say the kicks, the Berry Berry Kicks, they're like the old kid. Like cereal, like if you're an old man in a kid's body, that's what.
Yes,
that's the
I don't
kid's
see
cereal
younger
you get.
people like.
Yeah. I got regular Kicks in the cupboard right now.
They changed the formula. It's all like muted now. Yeah,
they're interesting. You know, I was like, trying to eat somewhat healthy, but still like my sweet stuff. You know, I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, I feel you, Mr. Shield. I feel you. You know what I mean? Like, like it's getting ridiculous, Mr. Shield. It's getting ridiculous out here, man. Like I said, it's getting out of control. I don't know what there's a lot of votes coming in. I see some Kermits. I see some Frosted Flakes.
I know.
I don't know what the vote is.
It just surprised me because like I said, I haven't had Frosted Flakes since one time.
I'm just saying the chat going too hard. They don't got no Frosted Flakes.
It just surprised me because my parents and I got it when I was a kid, and the moment that we realized it's soggy in like 2 seconds,
that's my problem.
If
it takes you 2 seconds to eat the bowl, then what are you waiting for?
What I'm trying to say, Jack, is I shouldn't have to do a speed eating contest to make sure my food doesn't get soggy. Sometimes a brother got to go to the bathroom. Maybe I don't want to go to the bathroom with a bowl in my hand. Maybe I want to sit it down. Maybe I want to sit it down.
Perhaps.
If I go to the bathroom, I come back and my Frosted Flakes is all soggy. Tony, they're soggy. That's what he should be saying.
It's funny you say that. That's why I hate Pebbles. Pebbles like get soggy super quick. I can blink and get super
Yes,
soggy.
they do. But see that because they're mini little
They
flakes.
work though somehow.
They're little mini flakes.
They're still good. Oh, Cocoa Pebbles are my favorite. I can't live without Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles are so good. They're so
Fruity
good.
Pebbles
Cocoa Krispies.
too.
I love Cocoa Krispies as well. Oh my god, Cocoa Krispies stay less soggy. They get soggy like slower than the Krispies. So, but they still do taste different. Shout out to Snap, Crackle, and Pop. You know what I mean? They're adorable mascots as well. You know what I mean?
They're like, yo, thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I know. Yo, your boy. I'm like, yeah, I got you.
Snap, Crackle, and Pop, the backbone of children's cereal mascots. By the way,
they be sleeping on. People sleep on Snap, Crackle, and Pop. But yeah, I mean. And the crazy thing is, the cereal actually does what it says. It really do. It does all three of those things.
Yeah. They're the offensive line of cereal mascots. They're so important, but no one ever gives them the appreciation they deserve.
Jay Kalenko.
They should win the tournament.
I was like,
did you make your pick? I ain't talking about no damn Eggo waffle cereal.
No, he did. He
picked one.
He picked Kermit.
Was he doing banter right now? He's bantering.
Yes, he's bantering. I was like, but what guess? What overnight guess? We have.
Oh, wait a minute! I didn't know. Is that for real, Vesper? For real? That's it.
Oh,
that's interesting. Can you tell me why? Is it because of the health content?
It's the sugar content.
Yeah,
sugar content.
That has to be.
That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible, though.
Yeah,
that's really incredible.
I remember when Subway was like classified as not bread in Ireland because there's too much sugar in it.
I remember that. I do remember that.
Wait, what bread? What?
Subway
the bread is because during the pandemic, these companies trying to get like funding for helping out the community, and Subway's like, "Oh, we make prepared sandwiches for the community." And no, it's so much sugar here. It's not bread. It's a bread product.
In the defense, it's just they're not wrong, you know. But Subway's it's pretty damn good.
Oh no, definitely. I lost 80 pounds on the Subway diet.
We need to stop for a second, acknowledge here. Who does Canada think they are to say our food's too sugary when they're pouring gallons of maple syrup on everything they eat?
Oh,
make my drink, Canada. Make my drink.
They're like pouring it like, hey, there's too much sugar in that cereal. Let's just dump on.
Like, how about you want some maple syrup, eh? I'm like, yeah, man.
Poutine for dinner? Oh, that was crazy.
You Canadians and your judgment.
They come around and fill up your cup full of maple syrup like it's coffee at the restaurant. They just pour more on it. Come on, who are you to judge?
Beat him up, girl.
He raises a good point.
But I thought it was still kind of close, but as of right now, Kermit the Frog has pulled through by 2 votes.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I'm down with that matchup, Monch. I'm down with that matchup, brother. I'm down with that. I'm down.
On the road to WrestleMania.
I want a matchup screen with like the flying car and stuff. Vroom, Jack, vroom, Vesper. Live on pay-per-view.
Maple syrup comes out of trees. American sugar is derived. Corn, byproduct.
Sometimes.
She's preaching.
And it grows out of corn. It's natural.
Processing is our way of showing love.
Yo, so shout out to Kermit the Frog, man. Justice prevails. Wait a minute. I wish. Oh, okay. I thought you were about to do something crazy.
Oh, I know. I thought so.
You know, it's not too late, Monch.
No. I think he voted for Kermit. Get out of here.
Listen, Whisper.
Oh, okay. You know,
Whisper, let me tell you something. You're right.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I was expecting a whole.
Yeah, no. See, I hit him, but I pivoted.
That was a schoolboy roll up.
To be fair, there's no argument. I mean, there's cheese, and I gave up cheese a few years ago, and let me tell you, it is so hard to get food without cheese in it. Like it's.
Oh, see, that's interesting. That's a fun fact.
Yeah,
that's the same. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge cheese on my burger person. Like I live without it like all the time. But you know, when you go to a restaurant, they automatically assume like, okay, and what kind of cheese? And I'm like,
you're like, no, I'm good. Like I'm good. My burger's good.
I like my burgers without cheese. That's just me.
Even if you go into Starbucks and get one of the little pre-packed things with like crackers and stuff, every single one of them has a slice of cheese in it.
Because it's protein.
You're not lying.
No.
Yeah, what's I think we had. Let's keep the train moving here.
We've got
Big Dairy is going to come after us for.
Now you want to talk about personal? This one's personal, near dear to my heart. I want y'all to make the right decision. That's all.
We have jeans. Vesper calls blue jeans. I guess so. Any type of jeans versus Chris Hemsworth.
Listen.
I don't. Jack, go for it.
Go ahead, Jack.
Listen, I've said this from the beginning.
I know where he's
Jeans should
going.
be outlawed. Jeans are a mess. Who wears jeans?
Oh, that's right. I
Jeans
forgot.
are uncomfortable. They're not fancy. They don't do either job well. Why would you wear jeans? I can't imagine waking up, looking in my closet and going, you know what? I want to look uncomfortable and casual. Like, if you're gonna be one, be one. Why would you wear jeans? I don't get it. As opposed to Chris Hemsworth giving us the vision of godliness here on earth. You can't live a life without Chris Hemsworth showing us what we could aspire to be someday. Chris Hemsworth wins this in a runaway because I don't think Chris Hemsworth wears jeans. Imagine Thor flying around in a pair of 501s. He'd look
the most important pair of jeans on the planet if he wore 501s.
One thing I will say right now, I'm going to kick it to Flobo. One thing I will say right now, I am extremely excited how many Chris Hemsworth is coming in right now. But continue, Flobo. I'm extremely excited right now.
Look, man, I wear jeans every day. I know it's a personal thing, but I will say this. If every jean I owned disappeared because Chris Hemsworth had to survive, I cannot say even trade. They come in different colors, cuts, sizes, and shapes, man. I can tell you a lot of things. There's some suits in there that aren't that comfortable either, Jack, so I don't want to hear it. Jeans are important. You can ride your motorcycle in them. They don't tatter when you hit the ground if you drop your bike. Not saying I do. I'm just saying. They're utilitarian. You can use them anywhere. Parties, after work, at work sometimes. Jeans and I run away.
You know what's interesting, man? I thought about this. I knew this was coming up because I told you, as much as I like to be silly on this thing, it's what I can't live without. Let me be honest. Let me just keep it real with you. Then I started to think about it. Can I really live in the world without Chris Hemsworth?
Yes!
I don't think so. I don't think I could. What am I wearing right now? I'm wearing sweaties right now. What I wear yesterday? I wore joggers yesterday. What I wear the day before that? I had some slacks on. What I wear the day before that? I wore joggers again. I started thinking to myself, man, my jeans have been collecting dust lately. They've been collecting dust lately. And Monge, I'm telling you right now, you don't think I knew this what you was going to do. I knew this where the veto was coming. I don't know where you were going to go with the veto, but I'm telling you right now, as God is my witness, I knew the veto was going to be used at this round. I swear to God I did. But that's okay. It's either here or there. You can ask Heidi. I know he's going to use his damn veto. So I'm going to say, I don't know where it's going. You can make me very happy, man, or very sad, man, but I'm going with the chiseled jaw, created character, the man from down under that has tamed 3 dragons, I've been told yesterday by this thing I just made up. Chris Hemsworth!
Evan, you hit the nail on the head. Something about quarantine that really showed me what it is with jeans here. You're right. Like, when you're staying at home, you wear sweats, you wear joggers, you wear
I'm in leggings right now.
Heidi's in leggings.
Yeah, when you're going out.
I could make the case that leggings have taken over the jeans like categories as far as casual wear. I can make the case because I see ladies in way more leggings because they're so multi.
Especially when they put pockets in leggings, because I got pockets now and it's amazing.
Like I said, oh, I love you, Monge. I love you so much, Monge. I want
you guys to know I won't be able to leave my house because all my pants will disappear right now. God, I'm begging you. But the old greedy crowd trapped in here, man. I don't want to wear these linen pants with wrinkles. I don't want to wear slacks that makes me feel like an old man. Jeans they're so nice. They're so comfortable. You guys will just have some bad jean experiences. And Jack can sit there and talk about it with his live-in suit guy. And never talk about eating this soft serve on the planet Moon or whatever he has his soft serve at. For us normal folk, blue jeans. Help me out, chat. What's going on?
You know what's interesting? Dylan Matthews just took the God's honest fact that I just read in this paper I made up yesterday that he is the reason why Dragons hasn't taken Australia. I'm telling you, I've read this already.
You remember a paper? Not even a website. A paper. This telegram I read.
I still read paper, Flobo. I don't get my news from the online. I read paper.
I like my news a day old, so I read the newspaper.
It's called olds. It's called olds.
I would pay money to see Flobo have to go run his errands dressed like Donald Duck because he doesn't have any jeans.
That's what you want. Available on OnlyFans.
You know what's blowing my mind right now? Is Chris Hemsworth winning this? Is he really winning? That is unbelievable!
Clothing! People don't even have clothing.
I was the most scared of this round. I said, if I can get him to the 3rd round, we can talk. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, chat. Chat, we're cooking with gas, baby.
Flobo,
I just
I
see so
think
many
Vesper's the
people.
only one.
get some comfortable pants, man. Get some sweats. You're gonna put them on and be like, oh my goodness, it's like living in a.
They're not
cloud.
comfortable to me. I think sweaties could be so kind of blocking, especially if you sit down in them. I think those linen pants are wrinkly. They're hard to iron. Like I'm gonna
get Flobo some nice sweaties. He's gonna change his mind because we're in the golden era of sweaties, baby. We're in the golden era of sweaties.
Get him some joggers, baby.
Ooh, some nice joggers, some Flobo joggers.
I've seriously worn over the past year with quarantine and everything. I've worn jeans maybe 6 times. Yeah, maybe.
Sounds like a Jack problem, really.
That's like and the times I wore them, I haven't put them on in a year and been like, yeah, that's great.
Guess what, Vesper? Guess what? You made the choice to put jeans in, Vesper. Everybody knows. I gave Vesper of Evil. She could have picked anything on earth.
She picked jeans.
She picked jeans.
Specifically blue jeans. So
yeah. Is Hemlord? He's gone. He's through.
Yeah, I think Vesper was the only one that voted.
I hear you, Vesper.
You know what's crazy?
You don't know fashion, y'all.
Flobo had his feet to the fire. He had a veto. He had his feet down to the fire. He gave in a not typical Flobo fashion. He gave his veto away earlier than usual. If he would have held on to his veto, Hemsworth would have fell at the hands of the blue jean.
I just got that Michael Keaton slander pulled me out my game.
Oh no, it was too much. It was way too much.
It was too much. No, you had to do it. There's no other way.
Oh my God, Hemsworth to the third round. The third round.
Just the right side of history yet again.
Okay, so Chris Hemsworth is one. So now it is the electric slide versus soft serve ice cream. Flobo, go for it.
Is it? Wow, the electric slide and the era of ice cream. All right, well, I guess you can have both the ice cream social. You eat your ice cream, I'll have the. Oh man!
Oh my God! Swear to God, Vesper.
Which one is more important? Which one can I live without? I don't like the electric slide as a dance, but as I told you before the rounds, DJ's bailing me out. I don't like soft serve. I think it's overrated, but I like gelato because I am a fancy person. Yes, it is overrated. There's so many more desserts are amazing.
Oh, we're talking about dessert.
Oh, desserts, that's a different story.
Good God. I take a cook.
What is ice cream then?
I'm just saying, but you're saying it's overrated. If you're overrated in the realms of dessert, I understand that, but not in the realm of ice cream. It's pretty much the most popular ice cream on earth.
Okay.
I'm just saying it is.
This propaganda pamphlet is coming.
Listen,
it's the best ever.
I'm just saying it's the most popular.
Once we lumped the McFlurry in there, now I'm all in.
In that case, electric slide's my vote then.
I got him. The slide, baby.
I love the I get what Flobo's saying with as a DJ, the electric slide it'll bail you out, but there are other great group dances you can do. I can't live in a world without the Oreo McFlurry. I just can't do it. I can't live that life. Even if I lost everything in life and I was forced to wear jeans and live under a bridge, I would still be like, as long as there's the promise of an Oreo McFlurry potentially coming into my life,
right now,
then I would be okay.
You'll send them some soft serve ice cream to his door.
If there's a McFlurry, if there's a Oreo McFlurry from McDonald's, I'll be like, do they go with just Uber or are they Postmates? I always forget.
That's what we're gonna do next time. Next time we do the show, we're gonna send him a nice, delicious, gigantic Oreo McFlurry while he's doing the tournament. We can be like, this is exquisite.
And the first thing Flobo will say after tasting it, the first thing he's gonna eat it, he's gonna let it digest for a second. He's gonna go, "I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. You were right."
Lazarus pick.
All right, but listen. But Janny just hit the nail on the head. That's exactly why I picked soft serve. In all seriousness, the reason why I picked soft serve because that's one of my fondest memories is hearing that ice cream truck come down and I look at my dad. I'm like, yo, Pop, like you got me. Like, Dad, you got me. He's like, give me $1. And the $1 back when I was growing up got you the double dip, like the one handle with the 2 cones. And you could put either ice cream or vanilla, or you could put the swirl in both. And it was $1. That's some of the greatest 50 cents for just the 1 cone. Like that was my fondest memory, getting the soft serve from the ice cream truck, from the ice cream man. Literally my entire childhood never had a bad one. That's consistency for you, man. And that was when we was in the hood. So shout out to soft serve ice cream.
Question, if anyone knows.
Yeah, no, crazy. Where you at, Crazy Game? Where? It depends on where you get within the continental United States.
He's in Florida. I told you he's in Kissimmee.
I don't remember nothing. I don't even remember where we was at yesterday.
But
and that's to help his argument.
He doesn't know where he's been. For me, it was a memory. For me, is McDonald's. You could get the soft serve cone for $1, and so my parents would do that. We would go through the drive-thru, and they would just do that for me because being broke, that was like, oh, it's only $1. Give our daughter a treat. Here you go. Yeah, it was $1, but I don't know if it still is.
Listen, Monge, don't listen.
Still broken.
Listen, it's fine. Listen, it's fine. Listen,
it's been forever broken.
Listen, it's fine. Listen, as fine as Vesper is, Monge, do not listen to this. She's trying to sucker you in with her little Vesper stuff, her little freaking her witchcraft and wizardry. Monge, you use the veto. You use the veto where your heart's content. Don't be swayed by people on the microphone or people like Evan Mack. Don't be swayed by.
That's our entire job, Evan.
Evan leans in. Don't be swayed by the person on the microphone.
I'm like, don't listen. Just Vesper's trying to buddy you up, man. Just don't Monge. Just stop. There you go.
I know we're all about the same age, but I got to tell you guys, I've never felt older than hearing I remember in my time for 50 cents and $1, I could go get an ice cream.
I know, right? No, the reason why I say that because it's really ridiculous because you can't get that anymore. No,
I think a junior cone. Maybe
no, last now
you got to give it. Now it's at least 3 Bitcoin for ice cream.
Listen. Last time I was in LA, man, I'm not kidding you not. That's how you know it's so funny. You growing up, your parents say that. Sometimes you used to always. I know I used to be like, okay, well, you would listen to it, like you're like, okay, whatever. You never realize how much it would impact you in your lifetime. When I was in LA, I was trying to soft serve got hit. Heidi hit the corner. I was like, yo, soft serve guy. Hey, Joe, it's like $4.
Yeah.
That was an even number, but
like,
yeah.
Damn, bro.
And he was getting it too from all of us coming out of WrestleMania, like the Access. I remember.
Yeah, that was in New York. Oh my God, that was in New York.
Oh yeah. 375.
He hit me with that. Hit me with that.
And you're like, this is. I'm still getting it, but this is very expensive.
Oh yeah.
And we were cold. It was dark
because I'm one of those people that are like, I'm not gonna be like, it takes a lot for me. Like, I'm not paying that. I really wanted soft serve ice cream, and somehow he appeared.
Yeah, and I got excited because I love the dip. I love the hard shell dip, the cherry one, not the chocolate one. I was like, you put any kind of red color. If it's a red color, I'm like, give me that one.
Dip that hard candy dip.
But I was like, that's what I
love. Oh, Charlene, you ain't lying, girl, for real.
Serious. Cold Stone is expensive.
Cold Stone is not cheap. No. It's banging. It's banging. And it's not soft serve. They do the whip up. It is sensationally delicious. I'm a Menchie's guy, the frozen yogurt. I like Menchie's.
Menchie's
put a couple brownies on there, a couple Oreos on there. They do a good job. Who's winning this?
Cold Stone's the embodiment of gentrification.
Yes. Like it was when gentrification was born, Cold Stone appeared at the ground.
Like, oh, there it is.
Yeah. We'll just take the thing that already exists, we'll present it differently and charge way more for it, and people will be okay with it.
I was more Marvel Slab guy, but yeah, same deal.
They're good. Menchie's is amazing because you get so much bang for your buck. It's so cheap. It's so good, man. Shout out to Menchie's, man. Frozen yogurt. What's it looking like right now?
Soft serve.
Shout out to soft serve.
I'm
very scared. Soft serve's gonna be a tough out, man.
The electric slide to die. We let it die. So.
No, you've got to show.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
The very slow.
Well, if Filipinos have Mambo number 5, then we're fine.
Mambo number 5.
We make a line dance to that. So
Filipinos will line dance to everything, though.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
They'll line dance to Happy Birthday.
No, seriously, there ain't nothing crazy to be at a Filipino wedding and dropping a track and be like, yo.
There's a
dance to this?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, cool. That boy is my all right.
But that's when Mama number 5 came on at our Filipino Christmas parties, this club that my mom was part of. I'm like, Mama number 5 came on, and oh my God, that was everybody's jam.
They went crazy, apparently.
All these old ladies, time to get up.
Mama number 5, baby.
Mama number 5.
What's next on the docket?
So the lovely Hot Tub versus Family Guy. Family Guy. Who wants this? I don't know. This one's.
I'll go.
Go.
I've got. So, like I said, I've got a sweet tooth. I'm also a cartoon guy. I love cartoons. I don't care. I think they're fun. They make me laugh. They make me feel good. I'm gonna go family. I'm gonna go Family Guy here because, and I know Evan, you're gonna agree with this. You're gonna be because you're the same type of person. It's the kind of show that I can turn on anytime, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. It's going to make me feel good. I can turn off at any time. I also don't feel obligated to finish an episode if something comes up. If I need to use the bathroom, I don't need to pause it and see, I can walk away, come back. It's funny as full episodes. It's also funny in segments. So if I only see one segment, it's still good. But also, there's just so many episodes. It's been around for so long. It really has become a part of just being, here in America. I can't speak for other countries, but like it's just a part of our cultural zeitgeist now. And I've watched Family Guy many more times than I've been in a hot tub, and I will continue to watch Family Guy many more times than I'll ever be in a hot tub. So if I have to live without one, it's easy to get rid of the hot tub.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough for me. It's gonna be tough for me to go against anything besides Family Guy. Like I said, it brings me pure joy, man. Not too many things in this world bring me like pure joy with just it's just ridiculous. It's so stupid and ridiculous. It's just so dumb, man. Like I was just thinking about watching the one episode where he's just like electrocuting everybody with the because he had the feety pajamas, and then he just like set up like a Quonset hut in like a gas station. And she's like, this looks really expensive. How'd you get this in the house? It's like it's shockingly it's so stupid, man. It's provocative. He pushes the envelope too far sometimes, but I think you can say that about a lot of people. But push the envelope sometimes where I'm like, I shouldn't do that. But that doesn't take away from this body of work. Like I said, it's pure joy, man. I can't damn. A Family Guy, man, and to run away from me.
Damn. Hot tub. Put me on water, call me hot tub. Yo, man, look, here's the deal. I understand people love Family Guy. To them, it means a lot. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a thing. It's been on for 20 years, and it's going to be a thing. But I can tell you one thing. I've had days where I made big gains as far as revenue, celebrated in the hot tub. There's days when I lost cash. I cried out in the hot tub. There's days where I had a glass of wine and a fine lady by my side, and I went to a hot tub. There's days I want to chill out and think about my life, where I'm going in my life. I went to a hot tub. Laughter is the best medicine. Can't knock that, but I have laughed, I have cried, I have introspected, I have looked within in a hot tub, and that is not just what it did to my body, but my mind and soul. I'm going with the hot water all day. Hot tub.
Hot tub.
Family Guy. So I'm every now and then we pull out the personal thing. My dad doesn't watch a lot of TV. He doesn't even watch a lot of Family Guy. But every time it comes up, him and I just howl in laughter at the old fight with the chicken bits that they do that go on for just like 10 minutes of an episode. It's one of those things that he doesn't even watch the show, but he's seen the bit. He's seen multiple versions of the bit now. And every single time we just have a good laugh about it. It's something we bond on, even though we never like watch it together or anything. It's just like, oh yeah, it's the chicken fight thing. And it's funny. I always forget how old that show is. I feel like it's not that old, but geez, 20 years.
Yeah, I love it.
Really, I'm not trying to be negative. I said the hot tubs are great.
I like a lot of the people.
They are great.
Jay's like, after a long day of skiing, I go, Jay, but you ain't been in a hot tub in a minute, bro. Like you go for anniversaries, you go for like special things where you have to make it a day of it. Most people don't own a hot tub. Like, so I'm just speaking from perspective of thing. Like I don't remember last time I was in one. I love them. I do. But I'm thinking about what I couldn't live without. Family Guy or hot tub. I'm like, are you serious? Like what? wait, what? like pure laughter. When my mother never watches a second of Family Guy. I can pull when I'll be at the crib and I'll be like, yo, mom, watch this bit. She laughs every single time. I go, mom, you gotta watch this one bit right here. And I'm like, damn, from a person that's not even a watcher of it, if I can get them to laugh at this, I made her watch the whole Donald Trump episode. She's like one of the best things she's ever seen. Like I'm like, with all due respect to hot tubs. What? After skiing? When the hell last time you skied, Kaleko? What are we talking about right now? What? Oh, I was bushed after a long day of skiing with that black diamond slope. But get the hell out of here, Kaleko! You wouldn't do a black diamond anyway. You know you wouldn't do no black diamond. That's what I mean, that's what
it is.
I'll be tubing over there on the baby hill.
Yeah. Shout out to tubing. I'm a tube.
You bring up a good point though, Evan, because if you were to take away if I wasn't a part of this tournament and I didn't know that Family Guy disappeared, I'd go to Hulu and I'd find out within a week that Family Guy is gone. I go, what the hell happened to Family Guy? If hot tubs disappeared, it would take a long time before I realized hot tubs didn't exist anymore.
You're like, do, man, I'm so mad on my back hurts. You're like, Where the hell's the hot tub? Like,
yeah, like
they're gone. They're gone.
but Family Guy, I would know within a week that it's gone because I probably at least look. I'm one of those people. Every night I turn on a cartoon before I go to bed, and Family Guy is that cartoon many times. It used to be Futurama, but it disappeared. So
Futurama is just a fun show. But no, like I said, but either way, listen, man. Listen, I'm a Family Guy guy. This. I'm not going to be doing too much arguments against it. It's just not going to happen. So like, I'm a Family Guy guy. I don't know what the chat says because the chat is the deciding and determining factor of the decision.
Well, right now, I'm just double checking. Yeah, 5-4. It is Family Guy. Yes, by one vote.
Mons, you are awful quiet, brother. It's okay. Though.
There's only one more round.
Mons, I know. Yes, it is. Yeah, there's almost one. Oh, that's true. Yeah, because after this is the final four.
It's funny.
That's the last time. He knows the rules though. He ain't stupid. But I'm just saying he's been awful quiet. Oh, no, I know. Just saying this. I'm just saying, Mons. This is your last round. After this, I believe Family Guy's going through unless somebody.
You don't have to use it. Also, there's always.
That's true.
The comedy of Monge is we just assume he's going to use it to make someone angry. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just nervous. That's all. I'm just nervous.
Right. Like I've forgotten. I don't even know who Monge picked to win the whole thing.
I don't either. I just know
it feels like he's going to do something to break hearts.
No, Monge is already out. It was Budweiser because Geico.
So he really is just thinking. He really is just trying to upset the apple cart. He's not even trying to. Yeah, he's not even trying to.
And Wheel 5 Stud is out because we killed the electric slide.
Who's in it? That's a good question.
Ooh.
Well, we're about to do it. So Ginormous with Kermit and Dylan Matthews with Kermit. So, that's all that's left. So
we got the final four, guys. The final four is Kermit the Frog versus Chris Hemsworth. The electric slide versus Family. I mean, not the electric slide.
I forgot. So I hit that wrong.
Family Guy versus the what's it called? Soft serve ice cream.
Oh my god, this might be the hardest final four we've had.
It's so okay. So wait a minute. Okay, so we got Kermit the Frog versus Chris Hemsworth.
Blue jeans.
Flobo, what say you?
Man, listen, this
is the hardest final four. Oh my god,
this one's stupid.
I know this one's hard.
I have no rationale. I have no defense in anything. I just want Dylan mad at me because he makes the best gifts. I'm going with Kermit.
He does make the best gifts. He's the gift king.
Yeah,
he is. I gotta go Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth here.
Kermit,
you killing Kermit?
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, I gotta go Chris. Because we talk about different leaders of different groups, and that's what put Kermit there, and I get it. But look, Chris Hemsworth wasn't supposed to be the leader of the Avengers in Thor, but for some reason, he's the one that went after Thanos at the end of Infinity War. Chris Hemsworth always
because of his jaw, man.
rises up. It's because of his pecs, his abs. It's because of his hair. I don't know.
Everything. He's perfect. Go ahead.
He has beautiful eyes, and they even took one out in Ragnarok, and he still looked amazing. I was still like mesmerized by that beautiful Cyclops.
I love this.
No!
Stop the count! It's over!
Oh my gosh!
The biggest hater in the chat is Monge, man.
Wow.
It's over. There's no more arguments. There's no more arguments to be had. He has vetoed Chris Hemsworth out of this tournament. Now, I told everybody he was going to veto my guy. I told you. Just because I missed the round doesn't mean I was wrong about it, baby.
And of course, Vesper's like, I'm right there behind you.
No, she's like, I'm here rocking step, brother. Yeah. Chris, he said, stop the count. It's over. It don't matter no more. David, I'm sorry. It don't matter. Kermit has went through. He's rendered. He's the first person to veto and shut down all conversation. Yep. The veto has been used.
First of all, Monge, to hell with Monge, because I picked Chris Hemsworth to win this chick. So I will tell you one thing.
You did.
I thought it was cool, but I'm going to the River Thames next week with Evan.
Yes! 2-on-1 handicap. 2-on-1 handicap match, baby.
Oh, thank you, Monge. Wow.
Look at this. Look at this. It's
I can never win this thing.
It's insane. What I love about this move by Monge, though, he killed the guy I wanted to win here, but I love that he didn't wait till votes came in. He said, I want everyone to know I was the one that killed Chris Hemsworth.
That's exactly what this is about. He said, no matter what, this was like a Lazarus pick, I believe. So, like, Chris Hemsworth, just like Kurt Russell, is dead forever. Dead.
That's fine.
Jenny, you've been here. I mean, diabolical.
Diabolical.
You know what? Every so often, I'm like, Maz is actually not a bad guy, and he did something like this. Something like this.
I just don't know who's going to take the mantle of sexiest man on earth now that Chris Hemsworth is gone. And
are you in mourning? What's going on with
you know what's very interesting. You know the crazy thing about this vote. No, all jokes aside, and I'm glad you do, man. I love it too. Like, no, in all seriousness, man, I actually was going to go with Kermit the Frog, man. 100%, guys. We gotta understand. Like, as much as I like to joke around about Hemsworth being my guy, it's about what I can't live without, and I can't live without Kermit the Frog. I just can't. So if like Mons didn't give me a chance to make my plea to the great Kermit the Frog, but it don't matter because Kermit's through. So like this is one of those things where like this is why I love this damn tournament, because I would have had to put him by the wayside. I love Chris Hemsworth, but Kermit the Frog, man, oh my, the Muppets front man, I wish I might. Kermit, baby. The only thing that's gonna bother me is if this next damn round goes the way I want to do. I'm gonna be in serious trouble. So, what is the next thing on the docket before we get to the finals?
Mine's found a way to make us all upset. Oh, Heidi's fine. Heidi's cool, but I'm upset.
I can't, Stud Muffin. I'm telling you, I can't. Keep it real with you, brother. But what's what right. We got there? Graham Hemsworth's dead forever. I can't bring him back for no reason.
This is soft serve ice cream versus Family Guy at this point, and I gotta go to Evan because he's crying inside.
You know what? This is so poop. The everything tournament. Nah, it does it again. All right, okay, tournament. All right, this is what they do. Every now and again, you get to the crossroads, and I just say Kermit first Hemsworth. That is hard to do a thing for me. I'm a Kermit guy all the way, However, this one's tougher, but I gotta go with Family Guy.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, man, it's tough, bro. It's tough because I'm thinking in my mind what I could still have. Okay, I can't have my favorite kind of ice cream, but my favorite thing in the world is a chocolate chip cookie, a deliciously soft, perfectly warmed up chocolate chip cookie. That was in a tournament. Never, ever would. I don't care. Family Guy. I don't care if Family Guy was in this whole damn tournament. It had to be. And you know what's interesting is I'm not a connoisseur, but I'm a snob. You know what I mean? Not everybody knows how to make a good chocolate chip cookie. Let me tell you something right now, though, because I try to taste everybody's cookie, right? So like, there's this cookie that only is in Texas, and they can ship it to you. They're called like Wonder Cakes. Let me tell you something right now. Pound for pound, top 3, top 5 best cookie I've ever had in my entire life. These this like nice little like mom and pop company. They're doing really well now, of course. But they make brownies as well. They make brownies. They make assortments. But they do like an assortment of 12 chocolate chip cookies. Like one they're probably like this big, and they're like 24 to $29.99. You're like, damn. So like, okay, so you get them and they come in this like specially perfect round this box. They're individually wrapped. They tell you instructions how to heat them up. And I go, you know what? I'm gonna try one raw for spectacular. Like they were like cooked, but like spectacular. Then I heated it up spectacular. Gave it to my dad. He's like, I hate everything. He's like, this cookie was amazing. So like your cookie all the way for me. I have to put that over soft serve. So and then soft serve is going against Family Guy. Family Guy is my favorite cartoon family show, adult show of all time. I gotta go Family Guy over soft serve. It's close, it's tight, but let me tell you something right now. Family Guy, baby. Family Guy.
Yeah, I know how I feel already. Jack.
This is tough. I love Family Guy. It's a great show. I just went to bat for them a second ago, but I said once Oreo McFlurries got added in to soft serve, I will not be denied on this. You want to
you're my integrity? What?
How about the cookies inside of an Oreo McFlurry? I gotta go with the Oreo McFlurry. If you haven't had an Oreo McFlurry, then you shouldn't be allowed to vote. You don't understand the beauty that is the Oreo McFlurry. That's my go-to for celebration time. I'll be honest. Some people go for drinks. Some people go for gambling. Some people go for all sorts of other vices. For me, I go to an Oreo McFlurry. I love it. I have come this close to ordering two just because I know that one won't be enough to make me happy. I can't fill that emptiness inside of my soul with anything other than Oreo McFlurries, so I got to go with them. Family Guy, I'm sorry, but
understandable.
Yeah, I still got Venture Brothers.
Jay, you got Venture Brothers is spectacular. Jay, you gotta give me like a definition. I think we use overrated a lot more than we think we should.
He's further.
What's
he's right there though. It is overrated.
But how's he right?
Because people think about like a good adult cartoons, right? People, I think the general consensus is Simpsons used to be good, but no longer is.
You see what I'm saying? Like, how do you use the definition of overrated? How do we?
You said you never had an Oreo McFlurry. How do you know it's overrated?
I thought you saying Family Guy was overrated.
Family Guy.
I'm sorry.
I've never had Oreo. No, I can't talk about Oreo McFlurries. But when I was talking about adult cartoons, especially from that era, you have shows like The Simpsons. People say, "Hey, it's been around too long. It used to be funny, not anymore." But traditionally, when someone has seen Family Guy, they will go to bat for it and say, "This show's phenomenal." Same with South Park. Usually those two. And so it's fair to say, "Hey, look, there are some seasons." That show has not been funny, but those don't get talked about as much as, say, the decline in quality The Simpsons had. So I think overrated is fair in this instance.
Yeah, see, that's exactly where I disagree. Like that's why I say about I think we use overrated too much. Like, who the hell is going to have 20 consistent seasons of anything? It's impossible.
The everything tournament.
Shut up. We're 9 for 9, baby. We're 9 for 9. No, that's what I'm trying to say, though. No, honestly, that's what I'm trying to say. Like people they use it in sports too much. I think we use it in movies too much. I think we use it in characters too much. I think this is the better word than overrated because I don't think anybody has 20 consistency. Like I hear people go way harder for South Park because they're their loyal fan base, but I would never call it overrated. Like that's just me personally. I just think we throw around overrated too much. Now because with all due respect, it doesn't get the pomp and circumstance award wise. Simpsons always wins every award over Family Guy. South Park always wins every award over Family Guy. So I mean, from an artistic perspective, the academies don't even recognize Family Guy as like it's never won one Emmy for outstanding animated series. Think about that.
It's a fair point.
It's one for a musical number or an episode. Think about that. In 20 years, it has not won one time for best animated show. That's crazy.
It's a fair point. But we're taking a step out of here. But I'm going to say this: everyone has their own opinion. So in their mind is what they think the truth is, and so that's what Jamon says: goat's overrated, and underrated and overrated is overrated or overdone.
What's goat? You say goat?
He says we also use the term goat too much. I think so. Everyone can't be goated.
Everyone say you using it too much. But I guess that's my opinion. I go, I don't know what's too much though. You know what I mean? What's too much? Like who determines that though?
But you just said that overrated was too much.
No, like I said, that's what I'm trying to say though. But what determines people saying someone's overrated or you use something too much? Like they're words though. They're just words. Like just like someone said having dope's old. I go, it's just a word. like my word is old. Like I think we like to complain and say a lot of shit. But if someone says go every day about someone they really like, I'm like, cool, whatever. Like that's them using the word. I'm not gonna say they're overusing something, they just using it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like when I talk about Family Guy's in this tournament, but I think there's other things that I would, if it was up against a different cartoon, like I said, we talking about Hanna-Barbera, it's a different kettle of fish, you know what I mean? Kettle of crawdaddies, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm
you got a lot of kettles over there, Evan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the Oreo McFlurry isn't the greatest ice cream confection. There are at least 20 others that are better. Name one, JLJ Media.
James, you just say stuff sometimes. I think.
See what I deal with?
You got. I'm not saying you might. I'm sure you have something in your mind. Just give me the one thing. You said 20. Just give me one that's better than Oreo McFlurry, baby.
It's so good. Flobo, we're gonna break quarantine. We're gonna go get us an Oreo McFlurry, and your life.
I'm talking about JLJ. I'm the GOAT.
What if I hate it though? That'd be awkward.
Like always, Charlene, always.
Look, I'm not going to say anything negative about Family Guy. I love Family Guy. I think I've never been an award show guy. I feel like I'm one of those bitter guys.
I used to be. Then I started realizing it's like agenda based and it's getting weird, bro. But go ahead. Man.
I feel like there's so much stuff that it's not really what's the best. There's a bunch of stuff that goes into it. So I never awards of any kind. I never get too beat up about whenever I see someone wins an award or not. So I don't care about the fact that they haven't won awards. I love the show. something about the Oreo McFlurry. It's so delicious. I am in heaven when I'm eating an Oreo McFlurry. And I mean, the problem is I like to have like a show on. So if I'm having an Oreo McFlurry and Family Guy on, that's the very best thing in the world.
Brand new finals.
But I gotta have the Oreo McFlurry. Don't take this away from me. I have so little, everybody.
Shout out to Carvel. Real dudes know about Carvel.
That's good stuff, though, Jay. See, that's good stuff. That's 100%. No, but like, listen, who's winning? I'm curious who's winning this though. Because there's a lot of
by one vote. By one vote, soft serve.
Ooh, soft serve in a close victory.
Yeah.
Soft serve ice cream was a right choice to put in. It has way more love than I thought it did. But shout out to soft serve ice cream. Soft serve ice cream, man. You got to be kidding me. Come on, hold on, David. Damn, David, what the hate?
I'll be honest with you. I had a Shamrock Shake. The plain ones aren't that great, but to make one with the malted chocolate in the bottom, that's the real one right there.
Right now, we've got James Lott Jr. in the chat just Googling ice cream configurations and copying and pasting. Diner's banana split. Come on. You're Googling stuff right now. He's going to be like.
Yes, exactly. Vesper just gave you a very good, very strong point there, Jack Farmer.
I do have to. I've got a nice configuration of winning things here.
Mamu?
I'm gonna have y'all stop disrespecting my man's hand movements. You know?
What you mean though?
He's conjuring. Okay. We got the finals. The finals are set. The finals of the Everything Tournament Part 9 are set.
It's nuts.
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
Versus soft serve ice cream.
Everybody vote. Because what?
I'm mourning the loss of Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
No, man, listen, Kermit's that dude, man. But Jack, you had an idea. What you thinking, brother? What are you thinking for the finals? The finals of the Everything Tournament Part 9.
This is what I love about the Everything Tournament. 9 times now this has happened. 9 times I'm just shocked at what actually made it to the finals. Now I love soft serve ice cream. I love the Oreo McFlurry, as I said. Who's not a fan of Kermit the Frog? But really, when this whole thing started, when we were looking at everything available, did we really think this is what it was going to come down to in the finals? I know I didn't think that. That I don't think anyone did, because I don't think anyone has it. Oh, I guess some people have Kermit the Frog. But as I've said, I've got to go with my Oreo McFlurry. Soft serve ice cream.
You're riding hard, man.
I give more. Listen, I get
the tournament.
I get the Oreo McFlurry and all the other soft serve ice cream stuff, and I get that perfect summertime moment of the cone getting swirled, filled, and you're like, is he going to go higher? Are they going to go higher? Are they going to go higher? Are they going to go higher? He's still going. And that's before you even put toppings on it. Oh, my goodness. I've got to go the soft serve ice cream in a landslide, in a soft serve slide. I'm sorry. Sometimes there are casualties of war. I'm sorry, Kermit the Frog. You were too close. You got destroyed here. Soft serve ice cream.
Charlene, you've been watching the whole game. It's not real. You've been watching.
You've been voting too. Like what?
And you've been voting.
These guys can always check my numbers.
What say you, brother? I'm curious, man.
I don't know what to do here, because on one hand, I think soft serve should have won, but then that wins, Jack will be happy, and I can't have that 4 times in a row.
That's foolishness. Yeah, that's
foolishness. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time,
this is why I didn't want to pick something in the beginning.
Yeah. At the same time, I mean, like, Chris Hemsworth was, I picked that horse. I was like, here's a one time. Chris, don't let me down, Chris. And then Monge got involved with everybody. So I don't want to make him happy either. So I don't know what to do. How could I be a heel, Pito, and a hater of all different angles? I said, let me take a step back and think of myself. What's more important to me.
Indeed.
I love pop culture. I love ice cream. I love desserts. Mm-hmm. But when it's all said and done, beyond everything else, I'm a fat boy. I gotta go with ice cream. I'm picking the soft serve. I gotta go with soft serve. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kermit. It ain't none personal. I like to eat. You know what I'm saying?
I bet Miss Piggy eats the soft serve too.
This is the crazy thing.
I didn't mean it the way that came out.
If you ask Miss Piggy, Would she like soft server Kermit? That would be tough, man. That'd be tough. She loves Kermit. She loves Kermit. I'm gonna go with Kermit the Frog for the win, man. Like I said, I love soft serve, man. Love it. I love Kermit the Frog more. I love the bits. I love the jokes. I like how they do it. The adult movies I love because they do the best. They're one of the best movies at cameos of great stars. That's another thing that's a testament to the Muppets. That stars take pay cuts or damn near do that for free just because their childhood was like my childhood, and they insert themselves. A-lister to B-lister to D-lister to Z-lister will show up in this movie if they're called upon to do any role. There was a role out, I forget who it was, a superstar actor. Can't remember. We just watched the newest one, and like he was like the bellhop for 2 seconds. And then he was like, that's the last time you ever seen him. I was like, are you kidding me? He came to set to be a bellhop because that's how much the Muppets mean to. Yeah, Jack, a bellhop.
Well, you know, I was at the store and I saw this big superstar actor, biggest in Hollywood. I can't remember his name, but he was saying that he loves soft serve ice cream. And
he got to there. But
he didn't get me there. He didn't get me there. Because what I'm trying to say is Muppets are so instrumental to people and influence you to their life. They literally show. You know what I'm trying to say is actors don't take pay cuts for nobody. They just don't. They just don't do it, man. Like to be a part of the Muppets, you're like, you know what? I want to see Kermit. I want to be on set. I want to see these puppets, man. What you need me to do? I don't know. Just hold this sign for 5 minutes. I'm there. You know what I mean? He's such an influence on everybody from different ages, different groups, man. And like it's literally every type of person I met, you know, melting pot of people. They like the Muppets or they like a Muppet. Like in all seriousness, man, it's a really good thing, man. And as much as I love soft serve, man, I can get other desserts, I can get other sweet treats, man. If you ask me what I can't live without, I can't live without Kermit the Frog. I am curious, however, what the chat is saying.
Damn, Jack, you gonna take that?
I like Kermit the Frog. I'm just saying. I can't besmirch Kermit. I love Kermit.
I know you do.
I just,
the Oreo McFlurry changed the game, man.
I'm just instigating right now.
Honestly, as soon as we said that we were going to add in the McFlurries, everything changed.
Wait a minute.
This is new information. How do I handle this?
That whole thing changed everything for me. But I mean, honestly, if you sat me down and you put an equal distance on one side, Kermit the Frog, and on the other side, an Oreo McFlurry, I'd go to the Oreo McFlurry.
Even if he has his banjo, even if he serenades you, sings you a song.
I mean, if it was Grove, it would be different. I'm just being. I was a Grover dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I might stop and like listen for a second, but like I'd still walk over and grab the McFlurry.
He's being honest, man.
That's all. Honesty is what I want y'all to be, man. It's just a hypothetical game about nonsense. But
I'm just like playing both sides. I don't know.
I can't be mad if people say salt. Come on, it's deliciousness. We all are fat kids at heart. I think in some shape, or form. I'll go Kermit, I guess. Since soft serve is non-existent here for like shut up. What the hell goes on in Canada? 6 months after the year? What happens up there?
They got 6 months of maple syrup season that you got.
She goes, it comes from trees, Jack. Shut up.
And it overlaps Canadian bacon for a little bit. And,
yeah. Let's stop acting like y'all just eat super healthy all the time. Hold on, let's pump the brakes now. I'm acting like y'all don't have no saturated fats up there in the Great White North.
Right. Yeah, just because we can't ship things that up there because the blizzards keep our trucks out doesn't mean.
Listen, man, who's winning this right
now? It is Kermit the Frog.
No!
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Look at the weight the great Kermit the Frog holds in people's hearts over delicious dessert.
It was like 6-3 or something.
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh, Dylan throw a shade, baby.
No.
Oh. Charlene, I would have picked soft serve. I could live with
over Kermit, huh? Ooh,
he
was never my like.
I know that's not your favorite guy.
Yeah.
You know where soft serve went wrong, and the reason it's not getting the votes it needs to is because Flobo endorsed it. It should have said it.
He's right. This chat hates me, man.
If Flobo didn't endorse it, that was where it went wrong.
I'm not even mad. He's right.
I didn't know he was going with that. Yo, did Dylan win?
Yeah. Oh, yes, and ginormous.
Okay. We good.
So two winners.
That's amazing. Shout out to Dylan Matthews. Yeah, man. I'm gonna send him that Amazon gift card. Unless you like gift card somewhere else. Listen, but for $25, I hope you get them like a shoelace. That place is expensive as hell. But no, listen, man. Everything Tournament 9, man. Kermit the Frog is the winner. Everything Tournament 10. Anything Tournament 10.
Oh my gosh.
will be all Disney. Bringing JLJ Media into the building. He'll be all popping in to give his take on when we crown the greatest thing in Disney. Now it could be we're gonna do all kinds of stuff. We're gonna be doing heroes and villains in the movies, and I don't care. Oh, the pets, the sidekicks, whatever the hell. Oh, theme songs, of course. We're gonna be doing it. Yeah, because that's
just Disney, or does LucasArts count? Does Pixar count? Does Marvel
count? We could throw in the Pixar. Throw Pixar in there. No Marvel. Star Wars can weasel its way in there. Yeah, I guess we can make that thing. That make things dangerous right there because people gotta, especially with JJ's like, tell me when and where we're gonna do this tournament because he's like a Star Wars guy. But
we're off next week.
But we're off next. Yeah, I gotta come to West Coast, man. I gotta run amok a little bit, but film a couple things. But yeah, man. After week off after this week, guys. Next week off, and then coming back for the Disney Everything Tournament. JLJ Media. Shout out to Dylan Matthews. Shout out to John Normans. He went in the chat, so he probably ain't getting a damn thing. But I gotta go swing by and get that damn blanket anyway. Yeah. So yeah. Shout out to Kermit the Frog. Are you kidding me, man? Kermit the Frog, man. Before we get
what I love about Kermit winning in any type of win like this is where it's when someone who he had a tough path, it wasn't like, we always say the pop music, he didn't have just a monster crushing everyone. He had a tough path, but he somehow found a way to make it through. And it's also a winner that I feel good about. I don't feel like, really? Kermit?
You're not right. Listen, Kermit had to dispatch Dominic Toretto from Fast and the Furious San Francisco. He got to get through Friday the 13th film series. He had to beat Frosted Flakes, and he beat Chris Hemsworth because of much. But he still might have beat him anyway. And then he had to beat Soft Serve. That's crazy. That's a crazy path, man. That's Cinderella story, baby.
Yeah. Right, but it feels.
That's right. Yeah, you're right.
It feels like a good winner, though. So I'm happy with that. I think it's a good win.
Let me spin that wheel. Hold on, we're gonna be bringing it up real quick. I need to get my damn stream thing together so I can show y'all what the hell I'm doing.
Get my wheels together.
I got my wheel together, man. Oh, shout out to Monge, man. Very strategically, very perfectly placed veto. I believe Flobo's early veto upset the apple cart. It changed the trajectory of how things might have went. Because if he were to hold on to it, I'm curious where you would have used it. Do you have any idea where you would have used it? Let's say you didn't use it and everything played out.
I would try to ensure Chris Hemsworth going. Maybe you using the veto early, I had to go on faith in the chat would push Chris Hemsworth sexy ass. Yeah, but I would have ensured it. Yeah.
Oh snap! Who guys? Wait a minute. Didn't Dylan give Vilify Stud his veto last time? Didn't he give it away?
Yeah. It was in between Dylan and Will Foster.
Yeah, Dylan, man, you got that veto. Stop giving it away. You got the veto next time, bro. Yeah, we don't need to speak about that because the fates, the gods gave you your own veto, so you have the veto. We're gonna implement that one thing. What's the one thing we're gonna implement? We're gonna implement
a host instant or something.
No, what's the instant? Remember the thing? What did you say? I want everybody to know before they dip that Flo, you say it was like,
there's so many different things we talked about.
I know. The instant category thing. Right?
The instant Lazarus. Yeah. So props. If there's something that doesn't quite work out, you can always swap one in. One host will swap one in from a previous tournament.
Yeah. So guys, next. 2 weeks from now, guys, we're gonna do that. We're gonna invoke that the instant Lazarus pick. So if you guys there's a category you guys don't like, as far as like a matchup, then you guys get to pick something that's of course Disney related, of course, and then you get to put that in against that matchup. Probably all up until like the second round, I should say. I'm gonna have one of you guys, Jack or Flo, but just pick a random person in the chat, man, and then they get to do that, and it's gonna be weird and fun and funky, man. And you can put anything Disney in there that you want, man. Just throw it in there, man, and just shake up the apple cart, man. Dylan Matthews got the veto. Shout out to Dylan Matthews. Jack, before we get out of here, put yourself over, brother.
Yeah, you can find me online at Real Jack Farmer across all social media. Also, this week, I got to be a part of the Wrestling Inc. after show for Raw. So I know we got a lot of pro wrestling fans here. Check that out if you want to see us talk about a show that happened 4 days ago.
Do I?
Flowbeetle.com.
That's it. Flowbeetle.com. New content every week and learn more about the shows I host, especially with the guy with Jack Farmer, drapedingold.com and newamsterdam.com, KNAW Amsterdam.com.
Big face.
Oh, sorry, I was responding to Real Vice. Yes, follow me everywhere. Follow me everywhere. I'm Pino Mack, streamerlinks.com/Pino Mack. Easy way to find all my fun facts about myself and all the places that I've been and where I am. And go to Geek Renaissance at Instagram and go buy some fun geeky goodies there from my sister.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Vesper Evil, Dylan Matthew, Charlene, Crazy Game, David, what's going on? JLJ Media, of course. Wheel 5 Stud, Muffin, Jay Kalenka, what's on Boot Bang. I hope I said Charlene. If I didn't, sorry, baby. David, what's good? Monj, the biggest hater in the world. Yes. Everybody that's been in here. Janny, what's good? I appreciate you for joining us, man, and hanging with us, man. And it's going down tomorrow, baby. It's going down, baby. Yo, guys, appreciate y'all for joining us, man. Every Team Mac, Instagram, and Twitter. Y'all enjoy everything. Love, peace, chicken, grease, hot comments, and grit. Shout out to Kermit the Frog. Shout out to the